All right, good afternoon, folks. Once again, this is our sports podcast. It's Big Sam and nephews and Sherrie. Say hi, Sherrie.
Hi, Sherrie.
I got two nephews down in Atlanta. We do a podcast uh, every not every day, every Sunday. I couldn't even get it. I'm having a real speech impediment today. I couldn't even get it out of my mouth. But anyway, we do a sports podcast every Sunday at 3 o'clock Central Time, and just talking about sports,
Just shoot the breeze. We just
shoot the breeze,
Talk about some sports.
Right, that's what we do. And you have on an authentic Jerry Rice shirt, correct?
I got my Jerry Rice shirt on. This is for my 49ers that play at 4:25, which is the next game up. And they're playing the Patriots, so we need this W.
Oh, okay.
Just saying.
Cool. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and we'll talk about some NFL right now.
That's a good one.
Man, the battle of the unbeatens. Pittsburgh's getting walked on by Tennessee. I've been saying Tennessee's a good football team.
Yeah, it's 27-24 right now.
Right.
Tennessee has, I think they're about to get the ball back. I think so. Wait, hold on. No, that's game. And that is game. So they lost. I wasn't watching the game, so it's on right now.
Yeah, it's game.
It's game.
24-27.
Yeah. Like you said, Uncle, Tennessee's no joke. So I think everybody's kind of sleeping on them, and they're in it for the long haul, I think. So
they are, and I'll tell you what, they lost in the playoffs last year to Kansas City, but I think they learned by that loss last year. They're right back in this scheme of things this year, and they're undefeated. And they always win the close games.
They're not undefeated right now.
They're lost. They're defeated. Lost.
I'm sorry, my bad. Pittsburgh was undefeated. They were undefeated, but they can. I'll tell you what, Tennessee, Ryan Tannehill, is no joke. He's not a great quarterback. He's just a good quarterback.
I think he turned the corner and made the step up. That's what I think. I think he just made a step in the right direction. He's in the right scheme. He's learned. He wasn't a bad quarterback. You got to remember, he was a wide receiver at Texas A&M for like 3 years and became the quarterback for like a year. Like a year.
Wow.
So, yeah. He hasn't been playing quarterback for a little while. He's only been quarterback for a little bit. And he was actually, if you go back and watch some clips, he was actually pretty good at wide receiver. He was getting some yards, so he was pretty good. So he's athletic and he could play. But I just think that they're wow. Hey, sorry. Highlight of the day. Baker Mayfield just threw a touchdown with 11 seconds left in the game. to seal the deal on Cincinnati.
So that was Cleveland and the Bengals, right?
Yep.
Wow.
37-34.
He had the interception and he blew it. Like you saw.
Yes, he did.
You're a professional.
All he had to do was turn.
Close his hands and catch it. That's all they had.
So now who won the game? Tennessee? Cincinnati?
Nope, it'll be Cleveland.
Oh, the Battle of Ohio.
Battle of Ohio. Yep, that's it. Battle of Ohio's.
There's some really good games. It was good games every week, but there's always good games now because you're kind of like in the halfway point of the season for the most part, and
there's 10 more games left.
Right. It's really weird. Is that you've got almost half the season's over with already.
Right.
But someone had said one of the sports announcers had said on ESPN that there were going to be some major injuries, and there are some major injuries.
There are.
Andy Dalton got hurt today.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's really crazy. I just seen one of the wide receivers from the Falcons. He basically blew his knee out. Watching that.
Yep. It wasn't Julio, was it?
No. It was like one of the Galloway Jr. or something like that.
Odell Beckham hurt his knee today.
Yep. So yeah, man, it's crazy. It's I mean they're gonna, it's just one of those things. I think it's just football, and that's what happens. Wow. So that's kind of what happened. But yeah, man.
They didn't get a preseason though, and they
No.
really didn't get OTAs or workouts.
Right.
They didn't get any of that.
They're gonna blame it on something. I mean,
That's what they're gonna blame it on.
Right.
Oh, we did. Well, guess what? It was coronavirus, dude. Like, what do you want to do? Like, really, what do you want to do? So, no,
It's COVID, and you get paid to work out.
all the time.
Work out.
Oh, I'm sure you heard this, folks, but
Oh yeah, big signing. Go ahead, Uncle.
big signing down in Tampa Bay.
What do you think about that? Welcome back, Antonio Brown, to the NFL. Yay!
That Tom Brady's trying to get the New England Patriots to Tampa Bay.
Hey man, you know what? Yeah, he got Gronk.
He does have got Gronk.
He was like, I just want to win one more. I just want to solidify that I'm the best ever. That's what he's trying to do. I'm just saying. That's what he's trying to do. He got 6, he won 7. I mean, what can he do? Nobody. Who else has more Super Bowls than him?
There'll be no one.
Thank you. I mean,
there'll be no one.
Unprecedented. I mean, Charles Haley had 5.
Right.
I mean, that's about it. Charles Haley had 5.
So he's trying to be the GOAT.
Well,
he is the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. I mean, Joe Montana's my guy. I mean,
well, it's just like in the NBA, people. LeBron is great. I'm not going to take anything away from LeBron, because LeBron's done some things too. Like he's gotten 3 different franchises to championships, which Michael Jordan didn't do that. But Michael Jordan won 6 straight championships. Not straight, but he still won 6 championships.
Right.
Right.
So,
and I just know that, and I think all the people that are over 35 probably are going to say Michael Jordan is the GOAT. And then some people that, and I'm just throwing age out there, I'm thinking the younger people is what they see. They didn't see Michael Jordan.
Right.
We saw Michael Jordan.
Yep.
And we saw Michael Jordan's greatness.
Right.
Yeah.
But basically, LeBron played. He played in a like sort of like the second dream team too.
Yep.
Right. He got a gold medal.
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks to Kobe. Man.
Right.
Thanks to Kobe. I mean, it was. I look at LeBron, and I think what makes LeBron great was that he stood up to the test of the pressure. He stood up to all of that. I mean, when Kobe came in, nobody really knew who Kobe Bryant was. You was like, oh, that's Kobe Bean Bryant. Yeah, we saw him play 1 year, but you didn't know who he was. It was a lot of other people. Then he became number 1, just like Tupac or something like that. But LeBron, he was touted as number 1 from 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. So,
right.
It wasn't a Carmelo Anthony. He was like, yo, I'm the best of the best for years to come. So basically, he's been the top of his class from 2003 until now. I mean, 20 years has been the best player. So,
and he's still winning championships.
Right.
Facts.
So,
I mean, I wish Kobe would have got like one young gun. I mean, I would have loved that, but we got Pau Gasol.
That's fate. Yeah, fate would have it.
I'm just saying, we could have had 7. Kobe could have had 7. He lost 2 game 7s.
Well, but also if Shaq would have stayed,
they would have had some more.
Yeah, no doubt. I guess Shaq was talking about it. I just saw recently. Shaq was talking about, well, Jerry West kind of told him, well, he's getting old. Shaq's getting old, and they're gonna move on with someone else, and they did. But then Shaq went to the Miami Heat, and he won another championship.
Yep. Yep, that's what happens though. That's exactly what happens, and it is what it is.
And then, not to cut you off, nephew, but also Kobe won another one with Paul Gasol.
Right, he got Paul Gasol.
Yep.
You know what's crazy about that? Let's kind of rewind on that real quick. So, do you remember CP3 was playing with New Orleans, right?
Correct.
Correct.
So they tried to trade for CP3, and we know that if they would have got CP3,
it'd have been done.
It was a wrap. It was a wrap. Oh, and the NBA, they nixed that trade. They was like, nope, we don't want that. Well, you know they was gonna get 3 in a row. They was gonna get 3 in a row. So then I forgot who they traded to get Paul Gasol, and then they got Andrew Bynum at the same time. So I think they were trying to trade Andrew Bynum and CP3, whatever it was. But yeah, it would have been done. But then they get Paul Gasol and win 2 championships and go to the finals, what, 3 or 4 times? So,
right.
Yeah,
right.
So that was kind of like, that was Kobe just trying to will them there. And then Paul Gasol at the time, he was a superstar.
Oh, yeah.
He was
no slouch.
Yeah. Paul Gasol, he'd give you a right hand. Yeah, Paul Gasol was 25 a game, from Memphis. So, he was a baller. So,
No, that Gasol didn't play with Memphis. Marc Gasol played with
his brother.
So both Gasol brothers have won NBA championships.
Yep, ain't that crazy? I got one.
Right.
Good job, Gasol family. Yep. So, yeah. Anything? Any other news in the NFL you want to talk about, Uncle? Besides Antonio Brown, does that give their chances to win the Super Bowl this year? Does that give them like a 70% chance to win the Super Bowl?
Could they? I think it's better than 70%. I think it's like an 80% chance that they can win another Super Bowl.
So you saying
really?
They could beat they
yeah,
could just
that's what I think. That's my opinion. Sherrie.
I mean, they're going to come out the NFC. They're going to come out the NFC. I want to see what the test is going to be, is see how New Orleans and how they play against New Orleans and Carolina. So that's going to be a test, because now you got what's their big receiver, Mike Williams. They got Antonio Brown. So it's like, okay, you're going to take targets away. Gronk doesn't care. Gronk is like, dude,
he does not.
He does not care. He's like, dude, I'm just here to have fun and get a paycheck. That's basically what it is. But you have Antonio Brown with drive and desire. I mean, is he gonna really want to? Is he gonna be like quiet Antonio Brown, or is he gonna be like boisterous Antonio Brown?
I think, this is my opinion, I think he's learned his lesson. He's gonna tone his act down, because you really haven't heard anything else from him at all. Oh, when I read it this week, it's like, what? The Bucs signed Antonio Brown?
Yeah, like, where'd that come from?
Right.
So he's still got to sit out 2 more weeks, right? Of an 8-week season, because he's on suspension.
Got you.
So he got so this is week 6. This is week 7.
So right. So what? 2 more weeks? It'd be like week 9.
Yeah. I mean,
so he'll play what? 4 games?
No. Let me see their schedule. Because week 9 they got. Are we playing the full schedule of NFL? I have no idea.
They have 10 games left.
Oh no, he gets. No, he'll get. Shoot. No, he'll get a whole. He'll get about another 8 games in, or something like. Because he had to sit out 8 games. He had an 8-game suspension.
Okay.
Correct. So he did his time.
Okay, I know what you're saying.
So if he's got to sit out 2 more weeks, that's 2 games. So yeah, you're right. Yeah. 8 games.
But you might be right though, because I see where you're going with this. Is does he have to sit out the 8 games that he signed for? So if he signed this week, does this week count as a game? I don't know. So I see. I got your thought pattern. My bad. I got you. So
right here.
I don't know.
You got me.
I still think that the cream of the crop of the league is the Ravens and
Tennessee.
No.
You don't think so?
You
don't think that Ryan Tannehill?
Yeah, no, they could do
They'll
it.
Get to the playoffs, but
I think the cream of the crop is still going to come out of Kansas City or the Ravens.
What about Seattle?
All right, man.
We're waiting.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
Answer.
yes. It pains me with my guys. It pains me to say that. I don't want to see them play.
Okay, well, turn your hat around backward
Man,
and give us an opinion.
die hard. I think Seattle will be there. I think so you got Tampa Bay, Seattle, the cream of the crop of the NFC. New Orleans. I'm interested to see how New Orleans is actually playing pretty good, but I'm interested to see uh when Michael Thomas gets back, and who else in the NFC is really good. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it. So,
well, the Bears, they're not playing too bad.
we're gonna go like this to the Bears.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, to the left, baby. They're not gonna make. They'll be good because of their defense. I mean, you're gonna depend on Mitch Trubisky. Don't.
No, Mitch. No,
No, he's
Mitch is not
done.
starting.
Nick Foles.
Yeah.
Stick a fork in Mitch.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like Nick Foles, but I don't think they're ready yet. They're not there yet. So
I think they're undefeated still.
They got lost.
Do they got a loss?
Yeah, they got a loss. Green Bay's got a loss, but Green Bay won today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Green Bay won today. Yep.
So it's like Green Bay and the Bears
Chicago
are tied for first place in the NFC Central, and then the Vikings.
They're at the bottom.
And then actually the Lions, they won today too.
No, they lost. They lost.
They lost?
Yeah, they lost to the Falcons. They were winning, but they're losing.
They were winning.
They were, and then they choked at the end. But it is what it is.
Sounds like us.
Jokers.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
It does. To the best of them.
Let me see. What the heck? Yeah, so you got Arizona's 5-0. The Bears is 5-1. The Packers are 5-1. New Orleans 4-2. Tampa Bay 4-2. And we're not even gonna look at Philadelphia because they suck. You know what? I take that back, Uncle. So how did that happen, Sherrie? We missed one. How did the Falcons blow the game again?
I don't know. I can't answer for that. I can't.
Good call, Uncle.
That's your home team.
It's not my home team. My home team is what I have on right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
No supporting.
Nope.
That's it.
Yep. Nope. I don't even go to the game. Nope. Don't even do it. Wow. I can't believe that. Yo, those teams suck. Anywho. All right. On to the next, Uncle.
All right. But college football, they had a big loss. Not a loss, but the big time receiver for Alabama went down ankle yesterday. But Alabama still is next man up for them.
Yeah, they just plug another one in and keep it rolling, man.
Right. Yeah, roll Tide.
Yeah, another 5-star athlete.
Exactly. Like, I was just waiting for you to get hurt, man. It's all good.
Right. Because I'll just put him in there.
Right. Like what's happening?
We're not gonna skip a beat.
Well, the Big Ten, they started Friday night was started the season, and again, Ohio State is the best team in the Big Ten.
Yeah,
nobody's close.
Nope. Even Michigan looked decent, but
they did.
But that's like I say, that's going to be the test. I mean, they got to play each other. So, Michigan.
Wisconsin didn't look bad.
No, they didn't. They looked decent too. I mean, I thought Minnesota was going to put up a better fight, to tell you the truth, but I was wrong.
I did too, but they just, I don't know, they look out of sync.
Right. Yeah, man. Right. Ohio State, man, they just bring 52-17, man. That's bad.
Right.
I mean,
they're at the top of the Big Ten.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, and you got, like I say, Michigan. They poured it on in the first half, and then kind of went in cruise control. So I
They
mean,
did, but they still scored 52
you're right. That was their cruise
in cruise control.
Yeah. Woo-hoo. What's happening? So Ohio State has Penn State next. So that's gonna be a little bit of a test.
And Penn State didn't look. Penn State picked up a loss too. They lost yesterday.
Yeah, they did. But they still have to play the game, Uncle. They still got to play the game. So
They do.
we'll see what happens. Who do you have? So you got Ohio State. We're picking Ohio State to be in the playoffs, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just making
It's
sure.
just a matter of how they fall, because I think Notre Dame probably might be in the Final Four too.
It's probably going to be Alabama,
Clemson,
Georgia, Notre Dame, Georgia, and Ohio State.
But and this is my own opinion. I think that if Ohio State were to play Notre Dame, I think Ohio State could beat Notre Dame.
Yeah, I think Ohio State could actually get, if they have a favorable matchup, they could get to the final game. So they they got to sneak into the number 3, because the number 3 and number 2, see, they don't, man, I don't know. See, here goes the thing, because number 1 plays number 4 and then number 2 plays number 3, right?
Right.
So, I mean, right now, Ohio State is ranked number 3. Cool. But, it's
after yesterday?
Yeah.
Right.
After yesterday.
Okay.
Yep. Because they started off at number 5, I think it is.
Right.
Start off at number 5, but then Georgia lost.
They've already jumped a spot already.
Yeah. They leapfrogged Notre Dame, who I think was off. But yeah, I mean, Clemson is head over heels, man, and then you got Alabama. So I mean, Ohio State and Alabama, if it stays like this, Ohio State and Alabama are going to play. So I don't know.
And then I feel sorry for Ohio State.
Yep, me too. Me too. I think it won't happen.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen either.
Well, Clemson's the cream of the crop.
Right. I mean, they're just killing everybody.
Right, and I think with Waddle going down for Alabama, that's one of the top receivers in the country, right. and a return man too.
Right. And I think Nick Saban, I heard his interview about him. He was like, he shouldn't have brought it out, but he's our playmaker, so you kind of leave it as judgment. I mean, but I just think it was a freak play where he was tackling him, but he was still going, and then his ankle got caught under the guy. So I think that was one of the things. Let's go 49ers. 49ers is run it up the middle. There goes my commentary for the day.
Thanks.
So yeah,
it's snowing in Denver. So it's Denver, Kansas City right now.
Yeah, and see, here goes the other thing, Uncle. See, Georgia can't make it because they got to play Alabama again in the SEC championship.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And that'll be 2 losses for.
Yep. So that won't happen. I mean, nobody, like I said, Penn State, they lost. Like you said, Penn State, they lost, but they play Ohio State. So
and that's another L for Penn State too.
Yeah, I mean,
and I think with Penn State probably going down against Ohio State, that's going to be 2 losses for Penn State.
Yep. I mean,
we should probably knock them out of the top 20.
Right.
Might even knock them out of the top 25.
Yeah, they lost 10. They lost 10 spots, so they were number 8. They lost 10 spots by their loss, and then you got Indiana who won, but they weren't ranked, so they're jumped up to number 17.
Right.
Talking about Big Ten, so you got Michigan, Indiana, but and Wisconsin, like you say, Wisconsin. I mean, Wisconsin looked decent, so
yeah.
They still got to play in the cold weather, so we'll see. A lot of things can happen, but as we say, as you look on the paper, Ohio State is the cream of the crop. So
right.
that's what the prediction will be. Like, just looking at some of this other stuff, and I'm like, they're not. Looking at the playoff picture, I'm like, they're not going to get in. It's all good.
No.
It's all good.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately for Georgia, if all things given and all things kind of fall into place, I think what will probably happen is that they'll probably play Alabama again in the SEC finals in the playoff.
Right.
In Atlanta. And so if they lose that one again, that'll be 2 losses to the same team,
right?
Which will knock Georgia out of the Final Four.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if Ohio State runs the table, which Ohio State should, I think this year, the Big Ten is not as strong.
No, they're not. Not this year. They were strong last year.
Right.
Yeah, This year. Yeah, you're right. This year, I mean, and this is where the COVID hit. See, when you're not a professional athlete, you can't go work out, you can't do this, you can't do that. So this is where the COVID part kind of hits them kind of hard. So with all college football. So, some people and with the Big Ten, they didn't know if they were gonna play.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, we're gonna play. So then you can go to practice, you could
right.
Which kind of makes the Pac-12
right.
They don't have anybody that's going to be ranked in the top 10 at all.
Nope. I mean, Oregon is there, but I think they're like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oregon.
Oregon doesn't. They just don't. They don't do it for me.
Nope. Yeah, Oregon and USC are ranked in the top 20, but
right.
No one else in the Pac-12. So yes.
Right, and I'm a USC fan, but I'm also a realist too. USC is just no.
They're not ready. They're not ready for the Big Ten.
No. But actually, had the COVID not have appeared, Alabama would have been playing USC down in Tuscaloosa.
Oh yeah, they were going to bring that series back. Yep,
they were going to bring it back.
Hey, USC should pay Alabama every year, because if it wasn't for USC putting a whooping on them 40 years ago, guess what? I'm being honest. I am being honest. Bear Bryant was like, we need some of them. I'm just saying. Am I right, Uncle?
True.
Am I right?
Very true. Very true.
So
true.
Yeah, they
true.
Sam Cunningham was the back that just tore Alabama a new behind hole. Yeah. And that's what Bear Bryant said in the game, that we need to get some of them.
Yep. We need to get some of them.
Meaning black athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Because before then, Alabama didn't look at any black football players, period. But it's kind of funny how time changes now, because now Alabama is full of brothers. I mean, full of brothers.
Yep.
I mean, it's not I'm not gonna say that Bear Bryant was racist, because I don't know. But I mean, it was a tradition in Alabama. It's like, you gonna do what? What you doing? I mean, they were the last ones to integrate. It's kind of like how Kentucky basketball was the last to integrate.
Right.
Right.
And now Kentucky's pretty much
all black.
Almost.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you had like Tyler Hero was the last like white guy that could really play.
And actually, Tyler Hero, quiet as kept. He's from right outside of Milwaukee. Well, he's a Wisconsin boy.
Yep. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. So that was a
cool. How much time are you looking at?
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay. I want to switch over to Major League Baseball now.
Yeah. Oh.
This series is, they had a walk-off home run by the Tampa Bay.
By the Ray.
Right.
Yep.
And so now the series is tied up 2-2.
Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? I mean, I was watching the game last night, and 49-7-0. That's what's up. I was watching the game last night, and I was like, oh, okay. Dodgers about to do it. 4-1, bam. It was 4-2, bam, home run.
Well, I think the pressure's on the Dodgers.
Oh yeah.
Period. Because Dave Roberts, who's the manager of the Dodgers, has really blown about 7. They've been in the World Series about 7 years.
Yeah, they've been there Let me see. They lost like once or twice though. But yeah,
Right.
they've been on the brink a couple of times though. So yeah, you're right.
Right.
You're right.
So if they don't win it, they'll fire him.
Yes, I do believe they will.
I mean, come on, man. You got to give them the hook, man. Just saying.
Same man coming out, tap shoes, whole bit.
I'm just saying. I wouldn't do it. I like Bit Roberts. I think he's a great manager. But I mean, who else would you replace him with to get him over the hump though? So
well, they didn't get over the hump when they had Don Manley. Don Manley was the coach of the Dodgers, and they got rid of him, and he got signed by the Miami Marlins.
Right.
And so they bring in Dave Roberts, and they seem they can't get it done. And they've got the highest paid player in all of baseball in right field, Mookie Betts.
Hey, he is worth every penny right now, though.
I believe he is too. But that's just my belief. I'm not from LA. I'm just I like the LA teams. I believe the Dodgers are going to get it done.
I think they will. I think they will. I mean, I like.
How many games they play?
Best of 7.
Best of 7. Okay.
So they got. It's going to go down to the wire. So I'll tell you that they play tonight. Game time is at 7:15 or 8:15 or something like that. So they play tonight. That'll be it's a good series. I didn't think it was going to be a good series. So a lot of people.
Oh yeah. Well,
to be in it.
The Dodgers, they got the guys that just boom home runs.
Yep.
And the other thing is with Tampa Bay has one of the smallest payrolls, not the smallest, but they got one of the smallest payrolls in all of baseball.
Right. Small ball. What is that?
Right.
Moneyball.
Right.
Moneyball. That's it. I mean, the analytics wins. I mean, hell, look at ever since that came out, you look at the A's, you know, the A's, they've been doing that for a while. So
oh yeah, Billy Bean.
Yeah.
That's all he does. That's all he does. And they actually save money because they got guys in AAA, they play over in friendly Sacramento, and they take a Uber or whatever. When they get a call to the A's, they don't have to go far.
Right.
It's what, 45 minutes to an hour on I-80? You're in Oakland.
You're in Oakland. That's right.
Okay, I don't know anything about those roads.
Oh, they're just freeways that we're very well acquainted with back in my hometown, Sacramento, California.
Sacramento, baby. You know,
you're from Sacramento too, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, there you go.
Hey,
there you go.
We got 1 minute left. Time to wrap it up.
All right.
Okay, well, before we wrap it up, Javier, I got a question.
Uh-oh.
So someone was showing me pictures yesterday or Friday, and I want to know why you had on a coconut bra and a hula skirt.
I had a big old thing, Grey Goose too, though, so I was totally. It's my birthday.
Mm.
My
Okay.
birthday.
Okay. Now I got my answer. Sir, go ahead.
We got 30 seconds on. Let's do it.
All right. I want to thank my nephew, Javier, in Atlanta, and I also want to thank Sherrie for coming on. You come on every week. You're on every week now.
Yep.
You're part of the family now.
He's a regular.
I am. I'm a regular.
You're a regular.
I'm a regular.
Right. We'll be back next Sunday. Talk sports again on Big Sam and Nephews. We'll see you. Bye.
Bye.